All right. God damn it. All right. Let me try this again. Yeah. I just told him not to get it in my hair. He got a little bit in my mouth, but that was a oh shit. My mic's hot. What's going on, yo? Can you hear me? I'm not tech savvy at all. I can barely make a phone call. God damn, I'm not. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not reading all these comments. There's too many. I want to get to it eventually. I didn't use my current intro because I just the shit that's going on. I just felt like that would be a huge disrespect to Bill, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. All right. I'm not even going to shout out names. There's way too many of you. I want to get to it, and I'm sure you do too. And I do apologize for keeping you waiting, man. I'm the kind of guy. I'm 15 minutes early for everything, so when I'm late, I take it pretty hard. Holy shit! Lots of comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to buzz through them. And, dude, guys, I usually don't even turn my phone on. Well, I mean it's on, but I don't even usually look at my messages until about noon, and I could tell something popped off because all you were telling me what was going on. I didn't get y'all answer back, and I'm sorry. There's just between that and what I'm trying to do in my personal life, it just didn't work out very well. But I don't know. Did they really think that I was gonna wake up at 6 a.m. after I'd gone to bed at 5? I mean, I turned notifications off for PHI a long time ago anyway, but she did. She did send me the link in a private message repeatedly. Um, if I don't answer you on the first one, I'm probably not going to answer you back on the next 3 or 4. It won't get my attention because I have my message notifications shut off most of the time these days. All right. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. This man, I'm on my phone that uh well, I guess it's already out that Lurking Sea Monkey gave me so she could keep track of me all the time, not in a bad way. Uh but actually it works out because my real phone it just won't let me stay connected to StreamYard. So on this one I am Lord Dragonfire. On the other one I am Fellatio. You can't hear me loud and clear? Awesome. Okay, now how did this shit get started about fucking Gabby? Did I put Gabby in the title? No. Kind of tells you something all by itself, though, huh? And I wouldn't. I usually don't respond to their stupid shit. They fucking I turn notifications off. Do yourselves a favor. Turn off the notifications for all those stupid ones. You'll feel a lot better. Trust me. So I don't really watch much of it anyway, but y'all keep me pretty well informed. So I usually don't respond to shit, but I am just getting sick of being completely lied about. I mean, all of them motherfuckers are fucking. And FM's full of shit, man. He was in Indiana. He didn't come knock on my door. I never got any messages. He's full of shit. I knew he wouldn't do it, and he never will. He's a fucking chihuahua. Yep, 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 yep. No action. And of course, I think it's pretty well known by everybody that Nanya is pretty much always full of shit. Oh, and I got some sneaky stuff on her too. I just haven't read through it yet, but I will. I just didn't have, somebody sent me a whole bunch of shit. I just haven't had time to go through it. Oh, I will though. Yes, FM. I'm calling him Fag Monster now. See, he kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna roll up on you. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna knock on your door," with that retarded accent he's got. The dude's like 4'11". I'm not a big guy either, but I don't know. And he's already made a death threat. They have no business being out here in the middle of nowhere. So if I see somebody, I'm gonna know what it's about. And like, I'm not. When it comes down to the real shit, like, I'm not gonna thump chest with you. I'm not gonna argue with you. You've already offered to end me. So I'm gonna assume that's why you're there. And I don't think you understand. People just don't understand that shit's different out here. All right. Yeah, FM said a lot of shit that he's backtracking on now. But he's the one always screaming out, "I'm a real one. I'm a real." No, motherfucker, you're fake as fuck. I severed ties with a lot of people recently because they're fake. I do that every now and then. Every now and then I clean house and I just cut ties with, like a group of people all at once. And then, of course, instead of just not talking to each other anymore, they will fucking lie. And they forget. I mean, I've held back a lot. I've held back a lot because I don't want to. Like, I haven't recorded anybody's phone calls. I don't really do that. But if I wanted to, I could go back through some text messages and, and I'm not necessarily talking about giving out, like real deep personal stuff about them. I'm just talking about defending myself from the lies they're telling. And I stand by. I made a comment on Warbot's channel. You guys are probably already subbed to him, but if not, make sure you check it out. You can throw up your link if you want to. I did. I made a comment on Warbot's channel, said that Sammy Joe is an angry person, and she is. She's fucking proving it right now. I mean, come on. She was talking about grimy people this and grimy people that. She scheduled a live for when mine is. Tell me that's not fucking grimy. And I know a lot more. I mean, it's. Yeah, Nate's Mimi, you're right. And all that shit. Like, I'm not into recording shit or whatever, but there are people that record everything and they keep shit very nicely organized. And so if I need something, I can just say, "Hey, I kind of need that now," and they'll give it to me. In fact, I want to thank, I wish to God I could name her, but for a very long time, like she's one of the first people I ever met here. And kind of back when I used to run a shitload of discords for a few different catchers, and like I could see where this shit was going, so I just gave them away to other people, and got the fuck out. And because I could see this coming. This is embarrassing. It is. It's fucking embarrassing. And people are saying that they're not going to donate to the catchers that are involved in the drama shit anymore. I mean, I don't blame them. But yeah, anyway, sweetheart, you know who you are. Sometimes I get irritated with her because she constantly messages my shit, but I finally got her to just do it in one spot, so I don't have to look at it if I don't want to. Yeah, and she's been very helpful. A lot of these, I haven't done it for a while, but a lot of the screenshots that I have and video clips that I've put up, she's the one that I found. Not all of them, but a lot of them. She's the one that found them for me. So hats off to her. I mean, dude, I think that no offense to her, but I think that people that watch every single thing and go back 6 months and screenshot this and screenshot that, when at the end of the day it doesn't mean anything. Like all these people you're trying to cancel, they're still around. You know what I mean? It's just stupid. You know, I prefer to come in here, and you guys know how my chats usually are. My chats are usually pretty chill and boring, to be honest with you. I just like coming in here and bullshitting with my chat. I don't like this kind of shit, man. I don't need a team of people up here with me to reinforce me and pat me on the back. A couple of you offered. I mean, if you want to hop up later, that's cool, but no, I don't need a fucking team of people to prop me up. All right, I'll start reading the chat. Now, I did see my guy had a question earlier, but I think I missed it. But oh yeah, I did screenshot something that I got no way to screen share, but these fuckers are so desperate to trying to find out where I really live. This is an old bounty hunter trick. I don't know if they thought I'd fall for it or what, but like you get somebody's email or phone number, you send them a message that looks like the post office, and you can pay people to do this shit for you. It looks like the post office is sending you something, and they're like, "Hey, we don't have a complete address. We need your complete address so we know where to send it." Well, you're giving your address to whoever. Sometimes people in the Philippines, but yeah, they've been. I think they're using the same address that Vic was using, and that does not go to me. And beyond that, I've had a new place for a couple of months, and I'm sure as hell not telling anybody where that's at. You wouldn't go into the forest to get somebody you've seen horror movies. Yeah. You ever seen Deliverance? I mean, just in case, I got a stump picked out for FM. Okay, yeah, if I've got like a couple hundred new subs because of the stupid cat videos and the music stuff. So if that's you can just. I'm actually embarrassed for you to be here. To be quite honest. Yeah, this isn't cool at all. Dude, I am just, I can take insults. You can insult me all day long, and it's really hard to hurt me with cheap insults. These motherfuckers just lie and lie and lie, or they'll take something I said. Dude, did you guys see that clip? Actually, I'll play it for you right now. They think that I'm actually like switching cats' heads around and tails around and shit. This redneck in the backwoods figure out how to do head transplants when science has been trying to do it for 150 years and they haven't been real successful yet. But I can do it with the rusty Boy Scout knife and some whiskey. New place, but same cats. No, the cats are staying at my mom and dad's house. I'm not. Right. Well, damn it. I might bring like maybe 3 or 4 of them out there because I don't have a problem with mice right now, but being as it's getting cold, that's when mice start coming in. So if I start seeing mice around, then I might bring them out there. I'll bring a little fucker out there for sure. But well, you quitting smoking, Jersey? That's awesome. It's a hard thing to do. Dude, I quit for 5 years once. I quit for 2 years once. I've quit for a month at a time before. And like somebody will die or some shit. And, my emotional state takes a nosedive and I'll start smoking again. That makes everything all better for about 30 seconds. And dude, like your first cigarette after like 5 years, I was higher than I've ever been. It didn't last very long, but dude, I had to sit down and shit. It's wild. You lived in Indiana for 3 months, the worst 3 months of your life. Yeah, I bet. Especially if you were here when it's like 30 below and stuff. See, vapes just don't do it for me. Maybe I haven't had the right kind, but I've tried the vapes and they just don't do it for me. Hey Danielle, speaking of beautiful people. Um, oh, that's another thing. You like all of the ladies that pay me any kind of positive attention or any kind of, slight compliment. You're all fake because you are all me. You are all my alts. Just so you know. They always run to that. They can't stand that somebody might actually like me. That sounds weird saying it out loud. I feel like I'm in a support group. I am special. I'm a good person, and doggone it, people like me. Yeah, bullshit. But anyway, yeah. You got to stop when you're pregnant. See, when my mommies were uh, pregnant, they had to stop. I stopped with them. I didn't do it as fast, but yeah, when my mommies were, I didn't think it was right for me to smoke if they couldn't. And it's hard when you're trying to quit. It's hard with some motherfucker smoking around you. You don't realize how bad this shit stinks until you've been off them for a while. We talk about the flavor. Like right now, I've been on Winston's for like I don't know a year or so. I go back and forth between these and Marlboros. Oh, here I'm showing them to you, and you can't even see me. But um, we talk about the flavor, how good a flavor of a cigarette is. Is it really? There's a reason why Marlboro doesn't make ice cream. You know what I mean? If they had Marlboro Red ice cream, nobody buy that shit. I can have all the women apart from Andrea D. Well, Meth Clause, that actually, by the numbers, that comes, it's in my favor. But there's something about Andrea D. And now that you've told me I can't have her, oh man, you better look out. I actually thought that Andrea D was one of their plants that like, dude, they fucking send their plants in after me all the time, pretending like they're these hot chicks, just trying to get me to say something fucked up. But um, and there was a time shark bait. I thought she was fake at first, so I was kind of rude. Oh, but I was wrong. She was real, and she's cool. Oh yeah, I thought I thought Danielle was fake for a while too, and then it dawned on me. Oh yeah, look at her YouTube, and and that turns out she's really a girl. I was wrong. You see, I'm such a creep that ladies like to talk to me, evidently. I don't know. Yeah, Nays, maybe when that time when I'd quit for 5 years, I every once in a while I'd be like, man, I could use a cigarette right now. But when you think about how disappointed in yourself you're going to be if you smoke, it makes it easier to not want them as bad. If you consider yourself a professional catcher, you might want to stay out of YouTube dramas. Yeah, that's um, yeah, you're right, dude. People are fucking saying that they're not going to financially support them anymore. So I mean, it is going to hurt their pocketbook eventually. Are you banned again? No, you're not banned, Mr. Cook. I can see you. I don't think you were ever banned. I don't remember. I did unban some people, but I don't remember seeing you on the banned list. Oh, dude, I've bummed Virginia Slims before. Yeah, if you man, you do feel gay as fuck, man. They're really thin and yeah, like it makes you want to sit with your legs crossed in just that way. Stuart Smalley, yep, you got it, White Claw. I was wondering if anybody would pick up on that. I couldn't remember the exact words, but yep. Yeah, I heard. I don't remember who they said it, but I heard somebody said I was grifting for cocaine. How am I grifting? I tell you, I'm buying drugs with it. I'm not saying, oh, I need to pay my phone bill. You know what I mean? I ain't never asked for anything to pay a bill, and I never will. Yeah, it is insane how much you spend on cigarettes. How come I can't see? I don't know. My phone's not showing me stuff that I can normally see. Oh well. I totally lost my track. See, I got to start writing shit down because I had all this stuff I was going to say. I already said some of it, but um, man, there was a lot more. Cat Greed was scripting again last night. Yeah, she's not even a kid. Yeah, I mean, she has. I mean, she's technically a catcher. See, that's one of my problems, man. People that have like three catches or they do a catch every 6 months and they like ride that catcher name and they're never held accountable for shit. You know what I mean? If you're a catcher, and dude, I used to cover shit up, man. I did. I There was some of the OGs. I used to think that way. Well, he does catch predators, and that's awesome. And I don't ever want anybody to stop catching ever. I don't even want Tommy to stop catching. I want every fucking predator locked up. But when they use it, to ride that name to get away with shit, think about if somebody else in the community, and I fucking hate getting off on a Tommy rant, but if somebody else in this community had all those charges against women and children that Tommy has, how would they be treated? You know, Tommy's doxed people, and what Mark did when he doxed Frogger, that's complete bullshit. I can't get behind that. Uh, but he's getting crucified. Why isn't that same energy going on to Tommy that's done way worse shit? I don't know. It just bugs me that, I mean, technically, I could, if by their rationale, I could call myself a catcher because it was just out of necessity. I originally was going to ask um, PCI to do it, but they were in California at the time. This was before I was doing anything on my YouTube, but some UOGs probably saw it when I did it. I did it live on Instagram. I did 80% of the decoying and I did the catch by myself. He wound up taking off, but we went to his house on a later date, and it's a good thing I didn't do that one live because I'm not technically what we did was a crime, but and I'm not in the habit of live streaming my crimes. Yeah, so I considered it a fail, even though we exposed him, and I made damn sure that everybody in his personal life knew about it. You know, the group that I work with that doesn't actually work with a couple. One of them, she's you guys know her, but I haven't really done that much. Maybe I ran a couple of phone numbers for her and a plate number or something. I haven't really done a whole lot for her, but she's been up here. And the other group, they don't broadcast any of their stuff because of this bullshit. They don't want to get wrapped up in the drama. They ain't got time for it. But they don't take donations either. I just got a big ass donation and I gave them most of it because I felt guilty about the donation I got. I really did. I didn't ask for it. Don't feel like I earned it, but anyway, they spend money on zip drive or zip whatever you call them. The fucking we put everything on those, and they deliver them to like the dude's boss, the dude's whoever, and then I hunt everybody down on Facebook off his friend's page if he has a Facebook, and I make sure that everybody there knows about it too. So everybody in his personal life will know. It doesn't. I mean, it's great they're exposed on YouTube and stuff, but exposing them to a bunch of strangers, um, you know, it's much better. And they do turn everything into law enforcement. But here in Indiana, they haven't been doing it long enough to have any convictions. And I don't even know for sure if anybody's been officially charged. But yeah. I mean, just look at this bullshit we do over here, man. It's embarrassing. It really is. We're not helping anything. And even when they try to cancel somebody, they try to get rid of people, but they do it publicly, and that doesn't work. That's why I always did it privately. I didn't go public with anything unless I had to, unless it got leaked. The only reason you guys know what happened to what's up, Anthony? The only reason you guys know what happened to Mr. Peanut Butter is because Alex put it out there. That wasn't supposed to happen. He was just supposed to disappear. I use him as the example because everybody knows about it. All right, guys. I'm not reading while I'm blabbing, so I'll look at your comments now. Nobody's going to leave that doesn't want to leave already. That's not necessarily true, soft ass feelings, because there's been times. I mean, Mr. Peanut Butter didn't want to leave, and he's probably not really gone. But I mean, at that time, I would have catchers give people wrenches or take people's wrenches sometimes. But yeah, sometimes like I find some really dirty shit on people. I mean, stuff that and I'm not talking about Jeep Man because he was out of but like stuff like that. And when you out them publicly, then of course their reaction is to defend their bullshit. So that doesn't get rid of them. Sometimes it makes them more known. You know, I just want them gone. I just want them gone. And if they won't leave, then well, and that's the leverage. You can call it blackmail if you want to, and it is. But I don't. Oh yeah, the shit they're saying that I blackmail people for their nudes. That is 100% not true. And I don't really ask for nudes. I mean, I do on here in a joking way, but like privately, I've never DM'd a girl and told me to send her nudes. We've joked about it and stuff back and forth, but um, yeah, and I would never. I mean, a couple of them have stabbed me in the back, right? But I would never ever put their shit out there. And I hope they know that. Nanya doxing all night and saying she wasn't doxing, yeah, I heard about that. They were fucking doxing social security numbers and shit. Yeah. See, I watched some of I was in and out of Edwards last night, so I didn't really hear everything that he was talking about. Um yeah, they were doxing. They go in on Mark for doxing somebody and then they proceed to dox somebody. What the fuck? Hypocrisy much? You think you're above it? Think you're untouchable? I'll tell you something, Miss Nanya. You don't have as much support as you think because out of their own mouths, people are saying, I'm just in there to keep my wrench. And they're, they tell me things too. The power of the wrench. Now, some of them have wrenches in here. If I wanted to be a dick, I could say, well, I'll take your wrench here if you don't leave there, but I didn't do that. And then you ruined this community. If she wanted to come support Tommy, she should have kept. Yeah, I mean, this little thing here that we call a community, it was already ruined, but she just, I mean, look at how many more people are at each other's throats and stabbing each other in the back over some lies that she told. They're starting to realize it, though. You're now. Oh yeah. Speaking of Jeff, a couple of people asked me if Rodney was in jail. Does anybody know if that's true? Richard B is in fact a reptilian. I have seen his nudes, and we're not shy about it, so I can confirm that. She earned herself on a spot on the federal lawsuit by playing those calls. Oh, I hope so. If she doxed the social security number, and I didn't see it happen, but they were saying that it happened. That's some serious shit. I mean, some of you, I don't really record them as much as I should, but I still fuck with scammers every now and then. So I've learned. I'm not an expert by any means, but I think there's a few. YouTube took one of my scam baiting calls down because they said it was racist, which it was. That guy was calling me a white skinned chicken and shit like that. But um, yeah, I think there's a couple of them still up from like a year ago or more. But they were one of the first. They were among the first videos that I uploaded. Rodney is not locked up, as far as you know. Okay. Because I heard that Rodney was like in Texas looking for Jeff or some shit. but I don't know how it turned out. Nadia is so devious and antisocial. She broke into the onion factory and placed the onion powder with Nanya foot dust. Oh my god. Jilly, take your Adderall. Cat Bam sure is. Yeah, I know that. Dude, these motherfuckers, they say that I started that joke about living in a tent in my parents' backyard. I started that. And like they think it's real. Which I think is kind of hilarious, but I am at my parents a lot because they're old and they cook for me. Uh, but they're not they're doing okay right now. But generally speaking, neither one of them can do near what they used to, so they need a lot of help. So I am out there not every day, but pretty much every day. So if that makes me a loser, then fuck it, I'm a loser. Yeah, Angela G, I hear you. He was in Amarillo, then to Albuquerque, never to be heard from again. Huh? Well, maybe he is locked up somewhere. Like we have little backwoods jails around here that like not every jail puts shit into the system. I ran into that problem quite a bit when I was hunting for fugitives. Like Kentucky, I've literally called every county jail in Kentucky to see if somebody was in there. Because if I find them in jail, I still get paid. As long as they're locked up somewhere, I get paid no matter what. I mean, the nice thing is that in Kentucky, like 3 counties will share one jail, so it's not like I had to call every county. Um, and we have, I had to fucking, dude, Kokomo is a small town in Indiana, but it's fucking nasty, man. It's like a mini ghetto from Chicago. Uh, they might be different now, but then like they didn't computerize anything. It was all done by the old file system. So when I needed to go reclaim bonds down there, like I would have to go and physically pull the shit out myself. It was crazy. And yeah, if you get, it's probably different now, but this was, at least up through, let's see, when did I start? I started in 2004, 5. It was at least that way through 2010. So if he got locked up in a little backwoods jail in Texas, it won't necessarily be on the computer. Jeff said he may or may not be locked. Oh, fuck what Jeff says, especially if he says may or may not. Dude, Jeff, like, literally can't. Everybody's blaming his lying problem on alcohol, but he was a liar before he relapsed. I think the alcohol just makes it worse. PHI's crocodile tears. Nunya's bra exploded at Safeway searching for the dog meat section. Interesting. What was it that I was planning to talk about tonight? I already talked about some of it. I know there was something else, but I'm trying to rack my brain. Part part of like I was sent a whole bunch of shit uh, about Nanya and some other things, and I had wanted to read through it before I went live, and I just didn't have time. So that was part of it. That's my bad. It's a privilege to help your parents. Yeah, as much as I mean, I don't really complain about it, out loud, but I in my mind sometimes I'm like, oh God, I got to get out of here. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be that when when one of them passes away, the other one's going to go shortly after because that's how that shit works. They've been together for well over 50 years. Um, I'm pretty sure I was conceived in the back seat of a '68 Chevette, but or I'm not Chevette. Those were wrong car. Chevelle, a '68 Chevelle. I'm pretty sure that's where I was conceived, but I can't prove it. But yeah, that's how that shit works, man. People have been together for that long. When one goes, the other one goes right after, and like I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna handle it well. Yeah, John's neck. This thing started to. It didn't used to be that way. This thing started to attract people that have obvious diagnosable, if not diagnosed, mental issues. Man, it's wild. You wonder if none you kill small animals or what's the bet? You got to wonder. Oh shit, I'm way behind. Jeff's brother has grifted 4,000 in the past couple of. Holy shit. Did everyone see that new GoFundMe that was organized by Jeff's Bible stealing brother? I've not seen it. I don't keep up with the stuff like I used to, but I didn't know anything about it. Man, over 4,000. That's wild. What's the GoFundMe supposed to be for? Your mom had Alzheimer's, so she never remembered. Well, yeah, that's different. I think that both of my parents are. I like it's been going on for a long. Like I know that my mom has hardening of the arteries, and that's kind of how it starts. But like she'll tell me something, like 5 different times she'll tell me, and then like on the sixth time she starts to tell me, and I finish it for her, and she's like, "Oh, how did you know that?" I'm like, "Oh, little birdie told me." And I'm trying to keep them from driving, especially my mom. So when my dad's in really bad shape, I do pretty much have to stick around there 24 hours then, because like if anything goes wrong, there's nobody there to handle it. Um, and I just completely I got Alzheimer's too. I just lost my train of thought. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say, but yeah, moments live. There you go. Yeah, that's why I don't understand Bobby Joe. Oh, I mean, Bobby Joe snuggles up to whoever is popular, if you want to call it that. She snuggles up to whoever's popular at the time, and now she's snuggling up to Twomper's puppet to be relevant. And like, she's never really done jack shit except for run her mouth. I mean, she's another one I cut ties with. You're still livid about your babyless flesh, and he's yeah. Fucking Damone wants to run his. Thank you. Damone likes to run his mouth about me. He's another fucking lying piece of shit. Wants to call me a creep when he showed his. I can't remember if it was Guilded or Discord. showed his dick to everybody on there, and it caused one of them to have flashbacks. So yeah, Damone, he got no right to call anybody else a creep. How you gonna be mad that the side talk crap about that also hope? Dang it, it moved. Oh man, where did it go? So it says deeper pockets. It's no longer giving to you because you're always on a certain person's panel and stay in the drama. Dumb as fuck. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Right, hey cops. Poppy Joe put her cam on the other day, and all I can say is no thing. I ain't touching that one. You came for some down home built dirt. Okay, maybe did I say something? Because I didn't put it in the title. Did I say something? Did I? The only thing I remember saying about Gabby last night is somebody asked me why PHI still had a wrench, but I took Sammy's wrench quite a while ago because she was in there egging Johnny Boy on, and nobody that eggs on Johnny Boy is going to be a mod in my channel. Somebody asked me why they were still modded, but PHI hasn't been for a while. I left Gabby modded for, like until last night. I left her modded. I mean, I got no beef with Gabby. I really don't. She's caught in the middle. She's caught in the middle of a lot of shit that's not her fault, and I actually feel bad for her. She's a sweet person. Um, yeah, I really do feel bad for Gabby because I don't want to get her in trouble. But anyway, why did you not tell us who GG was? Okay, I'll tell you why. When I first was told his name, I don't remember when it was, like maybe early September. I really don't remember exactly. I could go back and find it, but I'm too lazy to scroll that far. I was given his name, but at the time, um, and I had some other information too, but at the time, like there wasn't, in my mind, there wasn't proof that it was actually him. And what if I throw out this name and like what's going to happen? uh, so I didn't want to wind up calling out the wrong person. But eventually, and I don't remember exactly when that happened either. It wasn't too long, but anyway, somebody, and I sent Warbot not the exact screenshots I was originally sent, but very similar ones. That somebody had sent me that I was a lot. See, that's the thing. People send me things and say, "Hey, I want you to know this, but don't show it because they'll know where it came from." And that's cool. I will protect. How many times have I sat up here and taken shit after shit after shit because I wouldn't tell where I got something? You know what I mean? I'll protect identities above all else. Anyway, oh god, this is a long story. Yeah, I wasn't sure that it was him. It turned out that it was, but at first, like there was no. She's like, "Hey, this is what I found out," but she didn't have like a connection to prove that it was actually him. But I was eventually sent that connection, which was he used to have his real name in FM's chat, and once I saw that, I was like, "Bingo!" Oh god, but y'all, I'm not one to run to cops. I don't want cops involved in my life on any kind of official basis. When they were planning my murder and talking about killing some other people, a person reported all that. She has all of the oh god, I just said she, but anyway, she has all that shit. There was a thing with Jason Salo and his probation and shit. Anyway, she reported this without talking to me about it first. So that law enforcement called me because they wanted to make sure that I was like a real person and shit. And I wasn't uncooperative, but I didn't volunteer any information either. I answered all their questions. And I've not heard anything. I don't know how far along that is. But the cops told me, don't antagonize him. Well, if I would have given up his name, then, I mean, that's doxing somebody is, believe me, I wanted to. And I don't give a fuck about me, right? But all this damage he's done to other people, like saying he's going to put out their nudes and shit that didn't exist, that bothers me. So if I do not want to fucking talk to prosecutors, I do not want to testify, but if it does something to him to kind of, get back at him for what he did to them, I'm down. I'll fucking do it. Fuck that guy. FM is still threatening Bill. Yeah, of course. She's got that Chihuahua energy, man. Just bark, 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 and never does anything. He was in Indiana. I told him up here on my panel because they still have the wrong family, the wrong Bill Powell family. I don't want him going there and starting shit. I told FM, and it was up here on panel. I told FM, when you get to Indiana, get a hold of me, and I will tell you a town to go to. And when you get to that town and prove to me that you're in that town, get a hold of me, and I'll tell you where I'm at. Well, he was here. He never knocked on my door. I never got any messages. Now he's back to threat. Does he not understand how much of a pussy and dipshit he looks like? He's, he keeps threatening me. They're collecting money to send him back to India. I don't know how they think it's going to turn out. Like, these motherfuckers are like, I'm going to pull up on you. Do they think like I'm just going to stand there and not do anything? They've all got this image of, I'm going to roll up and I'm going to kick his fucking ass or whatever. Like, do they think do they not understand that I'm armed? Unless I'm fucked up, I am armed. In fact, because my cousin that just got out of prison is on some kind of rampage, and my mom and dad are worried that he's going to go to their house. So, like, I got my full fucking kit on right here. Let me show you. Yes, I'm done. I got my full kit on right now in case that motherfucker shows up. You guys can't see it. Fuck. Oh, there it is. But anyway, pepper spray, 9mm, 30-round magazine, expandable baton. What else do I got in here? Another 33-round magazine. Yeah, so, like, do they think I'm just going to fucking stand there and let them do something? They are sorely mistaken if they think that that's the case. Oh, and not to mention probably a dozen or so knives on me. Not really that many, but yeah, I keep all this shit in my old tack vest. I don't wear this shit around most of the time, but my cousin is insane and he's back on meth, and like, I almost shot him a long time ago. So he's aggressive as fuck, and I'm not kidding, guys. I almost had to shoot my own cousin. He used to show up at my house and try to borrow money off me, or come around to try to steal shit or whatever, and I'd always run him off. I never gave him any. Well, no, I did give him $20 one time just to get him to shut the fuck up and get out of there because my kids were home, and I don't allow meth people around my kids. So we were in a garage one day, and he's like, "Come on, man, give me some." Oh no, that was shortly after the doctor started me on pain pills, and I made the mistake of saying something about it, and I fucking knew better. He wasn't after money; he wanted my pills. He's like, He's like, give me some. I'm like, no, fuck you. He's like, well, sell me some, but I'll have to pay you later. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not giving you any fucking pills. We got into an argument. We're in my garage. This motherfucker picked up a 4x4 and lifted it up over his head like he was going to smash me. I stepped back and drew on him, and I usually don't hesitate, but it's my cousin. Yeah. So now I got to worry about that kind of bullshit. That's another reason why I didn't get a whole lot done today. Jeff said he wear all that gear just on his left side. Yeah, when you're all kitted out, you really got to spread it around, because you put everything on one side, it's not good for your back. It's not good for your penis either. Yeah, them fuckers that like, yeah, we'll just duke it out. We'll just duke it out. You're not a man if you don't duke it out. You know what? Fuck you. I ain't fighting fair. This is not schoolyard shit. This is real life. And I didn't spend how long? 8 years. How long was I training? Yeah, the company I worked for, they spent tens of thousands of dollars training my ass for different shit. Um, and you know what I mean? Like I'm not as fast as I used to be. I'm not as smooth as I used to be. I'm old, but I still have that muscle memory in me. You know, I'm not gonna let you get close enough to stab me if I can help it. Yeah, this internet tough guy shit is annoying, man. It really is. Especially when they're all nice and safe where they can yap behind a screen, but dude, yeah, somebody showed me sent me a clip when Demo went on a catch with, oh my god, if they were depending on him to defend them, that, oh my god. Ooh, I gotta sit down, motherfucker. That's the thing. People, I got a gun. Well, okay, are you trained? Do you really know how to use it? Well, no, but I got a gun. All right, that ain't enough. Ryan. Yeah, he did hide behind a woman. I did see that one. Yeah, I know I've said this a million times, but when I'm arguing with Ryan, I really, it's like my mind, like I really feel it's like when a toddler tries to beat you up and they're mad and they're just swinging. You just kind of lean forward a little bit so they can't hit you in the balls, and just put your hand on their forehead and let them swing until they get tired and lay down on the floor. That's exactly what I feel like when I'm arguing with Ryan, because it's completely pointless. So, but what I want them to fucking prove all these lies they're telling about me. And I want them to prove all these people that they've accused me of being, I want them to prove it. They're always screaming about where's your proof? Where's your screenshots? I want them to prove any of these bullshit claims they've made about me. Sammy Joe, I want you to prove that I knew about the penny thing before anybody else, because I did not. I found out about it when it was going on live. I didn't know anything about it. And when I heard about it, like it locked me up, because I was like, man, I really can't picture them doing that. But why would Penny lie about this? She's got to have proof, right? Well, I mean, like, it didn't make sense to me either way. But it's like, why would somebody fucking go on a live panel, say this kind of bullshit when it's completely, I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. So yeah, from my perspective, I didn't know what to think. I was like, holy shit. But no, I did not know anything about it ahead of time. Ask anybody that did. I mean, And I've never really talked to Penny. Penny didn't like me. So, like every once in a while, she would send me an Instagram message that would say, "You're special and you're important." This kind of crap. I'm like, "Oh yeah, thank you. You're special too." And that was pretty much it. And then one time when she said she was building an AR-15, which I also don't believe, um, I told her I had some good ammo if she wanted some. And she hit me up, said, "What you got?" And I told her, I got a couple different kinds of armor piercing. I got tracers. I got frangibles. Baby, whatever you need, I got it. But she never asked for any. So that was the extent of our communication. We weren't really friends. Yeah, that catch with Ryan was hilarious. When somebody sent me the a clip of him when he hid behind the girl, but she sent me that so long ago, and she sent me a million other things since. I'm not going to go back to find it, but if somebody has it handy, if you don't mind sending it to me, I would appreciate it. What lies have they told? Pretty much everything they've said out of their mouths. Like they actually believe that I am switching around kitties' heads and tails and shit, man. um, oh God, what else was there? Yeah, Sammy's all mad at me because she thinks that I knew about the penny thing before they did, and I didn't. Ryan constantly making shit up. That's why we call him Lion Ryan. Like the whole great grandma thing. Even after great grandma went live and proved that she was not me, he still said she was me. And like they've accused me of being a whole bunch of other people, and like I'm none of them. If I had as many like alt accounts that they accused me of being, like I wouldn't be able to get anything else done. And like Insta, well, no, I guess you could probably. Okay, in fairness, I do have two phones now. Um, but back then, I only had one, and like they were accusing me of being people on Discord all the way back then. Um, and I'm like, well, how the fuck do I prove that I'm not? But somebody brought to my attention that you could see both of us typing at the same time. Now, how the fuck am I going to pull that off? You know what I mean? Or like, how am I going to be in my own chat when every time like, and again, I could do it right now because I do have two phones, but that's a pretty recent thing. Um, like when I try to hop off to do something, I usually get kicked off. You know what I mean? So how am I gonna be up here live and be these other people that are in my chat? You know what I mean? It's stupid shit. Oh no, drone racer. There's there's been a lot more. I just usually don't pay any attention to it. And I just told you about more than great grandma. And like they say that I've blackmailed women for their nudes or with their nudes. That has never happened. Drone Racer, you should probably go back to the beginning because I've said a whole lot more. I'm not going to repeat everything. I did not put Gabby's name in the title. I don't know why did everybody assume I was talking about Gabby? I mean, yes, there I mean, Sammy's obviously defensive for a reason. Yes, there is stuff that I could say, but I really don't want to. I would have to hurt Gabby in order to hurt Sammy, and I'm not willing to do that. They came up with all this. Oh, he's going to talk about Gabby shit. They came up with that. Christy, no, that's not really why you lost your wrench here, but I'll give it back to you. No, look, nobody tells me who to wrench and not to wrench. I mean, I'll take suggestions, or sometimes I forget. Like I'll say, yeah, I'll mod you, and then I forget about it, and people will remind me. That's cool. But yeah, nobody controls me. Nobody tells me what to say. Nobody tells me how to run my fucking channel. But there was more to it than that, Christy, and um, that wasn't the only reason, Christy. I didn't want to sound like I was slamming you. You know what I mean? So I didn't say everything, but I got no problem giving you your wrench back. Yeah, them saying that's another thing. Them saying that like I enjoy. God damn it. Them saying that I get some kind of thrill or something out of putting the kitties down. God damn it. Do you know how hard it is to? I mean, I do it because they're suffering and they're not going to live anyway. So instead of letting them lay there for days and get dehydrated because they can't drink, I put them down because why make them go through that? Drone Racer, you won't find any dates because it never happened. Here, I'm gonna hold you to that, Drone Racer. More of your bullshit. Blackmailing for nudes, you'll look into that. Try get some dates. Cool, man. Hey, if you can find somebody that'll say that, I can prove that it didn't happen. That's another thing they like to do. They like to post screenshots where it only shows part of the conversation and make it look a certain way. But then when I show people, and there's a lot of stuff that they put out publicly that I don't prove them wrong publicly, but I show it, to maybe people that it concerns. I'll prove it to them, but fuck the rest of them. I don't know them shit. But yeah, that's one of their tricks is they like to show just part of a screenshot and make it look a certain way. But like when I show the real deal, I mean, they tried to do that shit with Robin. Dude, I proved her a liar like 2 years ago. All this shit they're bringing up, it's all old shit that's already been done and settled. And they're bringing it back up. They're getting most of it wrong anyway, from what I hear. Um, yeah, they're just that was the one time I've recorded maybe 5 phone calls from anybody in this community, and I only do that like when I know I'm going to have to because I know something's up. And we'd already had a phone call, and she lied her ass off to me, but I couldn't prove it because I didn't record it. Well, our second phone call I recorded, and I played it publicly on Locksmiths and proved that she lied. And I 100%, I never doxed her. She said that I actually doxed her. I never did. They doxed her when they put up the screenshot that came out of a private message. So who's doing the doxing? Which I kind of set Twomper up for that, but either way, um, I never really doxed her. I told her I was going to. I didn't say dox her. I said I was going to give her information to every troll in the community if she didn't stop doxing other people. Like I don't just pick people out at random and do shit to them. There's got to be a goddamn good reason. And I will dox a doxer. I will dox a doxer and I will dox a pred. But no, I'm not this mass doxer that they say I am. Oh shit. Ah! What am I doing? I just fucked this all up. All right. I'm way behind again. Let's see what else do you guys want to know. Drone Racer, are you not paying attention, my man? If they apologized for all the lies they've been telling about me, then this wouldn't be necessary. Like, you can insult me all you want. Oh, and I heard that they were dragging the kitties too, man. Like, how fucking low do you have to be to to go after kitties? Yeah, if they apologize for lying about me, then this wouldn't be necessary. But of course, that'll never happen because they won't admit that they're fucking liars. Damn it. I have fucked this all up, guys. I'm sorry. Bear with me. I'm not very smart. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing a lot of shit. Let's vote, Bill. You know what? I don't think I can do that on a phone. I've never seen the option on here. I would do it, but all I have to work with is a phone. I think you need to be on a computer for that. Or I'd be more than happy to make one. What did I do with the kitty after? The way I do it is I go ahead, I dig a hole ahead of time so that I know it sounds like a pussy thing to say, but I dig a hole ahead of time so that like I don't have to look at them while I'm digging. You know, I don't know. It's just how I mentally prepare for it. Look, I've been killing animals my whole life. I hunt. I don't hunt as much as I used to, and I've worked on farms, and killing animals is just part of the process. And it didn't used to bother me too much, but when they God damn it. Oh fuck! I thought I was muted that whole time. Um, so I dig the hole ahead of time, and I put some food, or if they can eat, you know, I put something down there, so they're, you know, so they'll stay there. You know what I mean? And I don't let them see it coming. You know, I just I take a 22 and I shoot them right through the base of the skull, and that's it. They don't feel anything. I don't like it. Has Meow Meow got back to me? No, Frogger. I don't believe so. I looked last night, didn't see anything. I got a shitload of messages on my Instagram today, and I didn't answer everybody back, but I don't believe any of them were from Meow. Uh, we got yeah, we're on Instagram together. When I get off of here, remind me and I'll check. But as of right now, no. But no, I don't. I don't kill. I don't kill kitties out of like I take no pleasure in it, you know. And as much as I hate cats, when I don't know what it is. Like, there's always one or two, like little fucker. You know what I mean? I almost put him down, and like the only reason he's alive is because of you guys. I was on here to be like, man, I've never had an issue putting down an animal before, but like he'd been following me around all over the place from the time he was tiny. And there's always one or two that I've relittered that just does that. I'm not a cat guy, but they fucking follow me. You guys have seen videos of them, like a fucking train of kitties following me down the road. I don't do that shit on purpose. Um, but yeah, I don't know why they like me. I really don't. But I'm not mean to them. But I usually my mom feeds them. I don't want them to associate me with food. So when I have to feed them for my mom, I kind of make sure they don't see it happen, because I don't want them to associate with me with food, because then I don't know, they already follow me. So I don't know. They claim I'm irrelevant because they accuse you of so many things worthy of being addressed. Every time they got my name in their mouth, which is a lot, that makes me, maybe they don't understand what the word relevant means, or irrelevant. Apparently they don't know what that really means, because every time they run their mouth about me, that makes me relevant to the situation. And they can try to destroy me all they want, but most of y'all see through it. They've only got, like, this is why they all have to go up on panels together, because they're weak on their own. It takes that many to equal one of me. Ha ha, how about that? And you can quote me directly. Why did I let Nanya drag you and your wife? Yeah, because I can control people. I mean, a lot of you guys know that I can be an evil, vindictive motherfucker. And a lot of you know that, like, I never put everything out on the table that I have. I always save something back just in case. I mean, dude, there was so much fucking shit that I know, and then, like, sometimes people, aside from the Steve situation, sometimes people find out that I knew about shit a couple of months before it gets all blown out, and they're like, "Well, why didn't you say something?" It's because I don't want to be involved in everything. I don't need to be anymore. I still got people come to me with stuff, which is fine, but I usually try to refer them, to somebody else, but they don't always. I don't know. There's been a lot of shit, and I really do try to. If there's a real problem, like a guy sending girls dick pics, like FM did, that don't want them. Um, Usually I just have a chat with the guy and he quits, or like if a dude's, man, we got some stalker ass motherfuckers in here. If a dude is like, sometimes a girl will block somebody and then they'll make it. They obviously don't want anything to do with this guy, but he keeps fucking hitting them up. I've taken care of shit like that. I try to do it without all the fucking attention, because one thing, it works better. Another thing, it's not everybody's business. Yeah, yeah, it makes content or whatever, but fuck it. I don't give a shit. I'm not monetized. I've been eligible for, I don't know, quite a long time, several months, but I'm not going to monetize, because that's just another layer of people telling me what I can't say. I like to say fuck a lot. I like to say faggot a lot. I like to say retard a lot. I don't want anything to stand in the way of that. I'm more likely going to get shut down because I'm already shadow banned. People usually say they don't get my notifications, but I don't really care. I had my 4,000 watch hours in like the first month, and pretty much every month until recently, because I don't go live as much. But for like the first year, I was getting 4,000 watch hours a month anyway, so I don't need it. Oh, Dan Island, that dude, Dan Islander, I think he was deprived of oxygen as a fetus, or maybe his mom drank when she was pregnant with him. That boy ain't right. He got something wrong with his brain. Oh shit, I'm way behind. 24 hours later, any proof from Meow to back up his claims? Not as far as I know, Drone Racer. Man, I think I'm way behind. Well, you know what? If you want to get technical, I mean, I'm legally disabled, and there are days where I really can't do anything. But I've been disabled. I've got like 9 different things that, and I've been declared disabled by 3 different doctors. I could be getting Social Security right now, but like I'm always convinced I'm not gonna make it another month. So like, what's the point? But I keep on living somehow. So yeah, I don't get benefits of any kind. All right, Fart. I let people drag you and your wife because you had it coming. How about that? Shart Vader. Some of these fucking names. Um, as far as Frogger goes, he really does have a legitimate reason why he can't uh why he can't panel. It's not my place to say what it is, but I do know that he has a real reason why he can't. Raising against in remembrance of the great panel lord David Cox. In remembrance, like did something happen to him? Where's Dragonfly? Oh, don't even get me started on her. That's probably another problem. She's probably telling PHI a bunch of bullshit like she tried to tell other people. Oh, is she in here? Good. She can come up. Don't ban Dragonfly. Let her talk. David went to tribal. No, seriously, did something happen to David? Dragonfly is here to take info. They're probably watching it. They're probably restreaming it. Because as far as I know, I don't know if PHI is still live or not, but I would imagine they're probably restreaming it, just seething. That's why I put that banner that says you can't rebroadcast it. I don't usually strike people, but the nasty shit, the grimy shit that she's pulled on me here lately, it ain't gonna bother me. I'm 100% with the copyright strikes. I'm 100% because I don't file unless I know it's a solid case. What's it, dude? FM, fucking, he's a piece of shit, man. He's a piece of shit human who had to have other people pay his child support so that he could keep catching. It doesn't sound like he's ever really had his own place. Like he's always living on somebody's couch. I it's been a few years, but I heard a phone call between somebody I won't name and his daughter, and so yeah. If my daughter said that kind of shit about me, man, I would be so fucking ashamed. So none of you works at a call center? I cannot comment on that at this time. But I can't remember if I said this or not. Somebody sent me like a whole bunch of shit on Nanya. I thought I was going to be able to read through some of it before I went live, but I just didn't have time today. And that was going to be some of the. I mean, I was told what's in there, some of it, but I haven't actually read it myself yet. Look, they jumped to this is something they jumped to the conclusion that I was going after Gabby. That's something that came out of their heads. That wasn't my plan. I mean, I had people asking me about it earlier today, but that wasn't really. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. And this is probably going to draw me some heat, but I do feel bad for Gabby because, but I don't want to. Like damn it, I would have to hurt Gabby in order to hurt Sammy, and I don't want to do that. So FM was going to send the nudes of the girl who was talking to him to the boyfriend. That's wrong. That's what it was. It was her husband. It wasn't the boyfriend. Um, actually, no, there was a different one too. But man, I don't really know the details on that. I can confirm that he was threatening to send everything to her husband. Which I mean, bad on her for cheating on the guy, but that doesn't excuse FM blackmailing her or threatening her. This motherfucker, instead, I posted the screenshot. It should still be up in my community post somewhere, but that motherfucker texted a couple of women and threatened them to not talk to me. He's like, if Bill finds out about this, they're going to be held to pay and all this stuff. So, of course, they sent it to me and said I could post it. So I posted it. It's there. Y'all can go look at it yourself. Well, Mr. Cook, they can make fun of me. I'm a broken down old man. I've been through hell, right? My body is wrecked. They can make fun of me for that all they want. It's when they lie about me is where I have the problem. Can we have story time, please? I don't know what kind of story you want to hear. Yeah, Drone Racer, the difference between me and Jeff is just trying to be me. His shit's all fake. Von Java had to pay $5,000 was back child support. Yep. I don't know. Where I come from, real men take care of their kids. You will find a way. I mean, dude, I got to where I mean, I was a steel worker for 20 years. And aside from that, I always had a second job going on. That's when I did the bail bonds and all that kind of shit. I was a PFA for 2 years. I used to run military gear, and I used to work. I used to buy and sell the shit out of coins. You know, I've always had something extra going on aside from my manly man job. And when I got to where I couldn't do that anymore, dude, that's what sent me into a deep depression, really. But I always found a way to take care of my kids. I mean, I still do. Like, I had shitloads of guns and coins and all kinds of shit that I could sell off if I had to. You're all late for your clown support, but yeah, you guys better pay your clown support too, or you're all fired. Please take a moment with PSA that it's pronounced Stefan. Okay, it's pronounced Stefan, y'all. FM was calling you out, like the liar. FCC told that asshole you couldn't talk in DM on IG when people were going after him over the car crash joke that he keeps calling me out on. I have no idea what I have no idea what you're talking about, Frogger. Frogger, I hope you're like I've always been cool with you, man. You've been around for a long time, and like we never got close or anything, but I was always cool with you, and I don't know. I've seen you talking some shit about me. I don't. The thing is like it's not really like. I hope you're starting to see what those people are, you know, and I think you are, but I don't know. That whole this see, and this is something else, and I'm guilty of it. I don't like this whole, you know, I watch this community split into two sides, and I hate it. I fucking hate it. It's caused people to not be friends that used to be friends, and it sucks. And now there's all these little tiny cliques. I mean, there's always been cliques, but now there's all these little factions breaking off, and they're all struggling for power of something that doesn't really exist. It's weird. It is fucked up, and I don't like it. Damn, I'm way behind. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not seeing all your comments. Weren't Damone and I like really close a year ago? We weren't. We were cool. We weren't close. You know, we didn't hardly talk in DMs or whatever, but we got along fine. But when he disappeared and came back, I think that they replaced a module in his brain, and like he just started coming at me and fucking he's lying about me too. So I mean, I never would have said jack shit to him or about him, but like he's throwing shit out there that is not true. So yeah, we were cool at one time, but not close. I mean, if I saw him, probably not now. Well, I still would. Like if I saw Damone broke down with a flat tire, I'd stop and help him change it. I'd bitch at him the whole time, but I'd still help. Bill's the last gatekeeper. You're goddamn right, Dead Twist. And I'm taking it out on everybody. I mean, this shit keeps escalating, right? Think back if whoever was around a year ago, okay, it was really starting to get bad then. And then we're like, all right, it can't get any worse, but like every couple of months, some shit happens, and that speed is escalating. Now it's like every 2 weeks, and the shit, like if they can't find anything real to go after somebody about, they just make shit up, which is what I'm pissed about. Um, and like they're bringing back shit that happened 3 years ago and trying to redo it. I mean, Twomper's behind a lot of this. Nanya is Twomper's puppet for the most part. Um, this shit that we fought about 2 years ago and he lost and did the walk of shame and left for a while. Now he didn't really leave, but whatever. He shut the fuck up for a while. Now they're trying to redo all of it because they didn't like how it came out. Well, guess what? Why aren't I threatening you, Jamie? Well, it's early. I'll get around to it. Hell yeah, sea monkeys against predators, man. We don't take sides. We hate everybody equally. Sammy tore the gate down. Yeah. It takes a little bit more than whining and bitching and lying about people to tear these gates down. When you act like she does, when you're all hostile and shit, that just makes people want to build walls, man. It's not friendly. The Civil War rages on deep into the night. I like it, Tommy boy. Look, I don't like doing this shit anymore. I mean, I used to be a way bigger part of it, but I like to just get on here and bullshit with my chat and let them inform me on shit. I know it's boring to a lot of you, but I don't care. I don't like this hostility shit. I don't like hearing people, I mean, screaming and shit. And here's another thing, and this has been going on for a while. You notice that like all of our audiences are a lot smaller now. Like it used to be really easy to get 200 people, all at one time. You don't see that as much anymore and you don't see a lot of the names that we used to see because they're like, fuck this, I'm out. They know it's stupid. And I've had a couple of them tell me that like when FM or like when a man starts raging and screaming, that gives them flashbacks because of when they were a kid, that's what their abuser did. And so they can't take part in this stuff, you know? That's the thing. FM's out there doing way worse shit than they are accusing me of that I didn't do, but they still want to hang with him. Go figure that out. That's crackhead energy. There are people that I knew, and they all happen to be female. And yes, I'm bragging. I knew them way before Tommy ever came along, right? And a couple of them, I don't know. I always just tried. I thought we were cool just not talking about Tommy, and then one in particular, man, it really broke my heart. Like she just went off, and I don't really know why. And she went off, so I ran my mouth, and now we don't talk anymore, which really sucks because I miss her. But there are other ones. They are scared to death that anybody will find out that we even talked. Because if anybody finds out that they're talking to Bill fucking Powell, they know what'll happen. They'll get crucified, and it sucks, man. I really like talk. We still talk a lot, but I don't know. It just sucks. It's bullshit that we have to hide it. Danielle, if you weren't my alt account, I would totally ask you to send nudes right now. If I send myself hey, I can do that now. I got two phones now. If I send myself my own nudes and then blackmail myself with it, does that count? Because I'll do it. I'll do it just to prove to you motherfuckers. Oh yeah, dragonfly wings. While you're here, a serious question. Are you? Do you have like a new Instagram called Dragon Lady? 'Cause I can't remember. It either popped up in my recommendeds or maybe you started following the drama. I don't remember now, but is that you or is that somebody else? Hit me with them, Danielle. I'm not scared. Mark thought doxing was going to scare you. That was Frogger. I will stand shoulder to shoulder with you on that one, man. That was bullshit. If anything, it just could make you, okay, Dragonfly. Um, if anything, it could just make you react not in a good way and actually force it to. I'm not saying that you would, but you know what I mean. It, yeah. Like if you got some kind of problem with somebody, like that's like if they're gonna dox somebody or they are doxing people, or at least the way I handle it. Maybe I'm wrong. I go to them privately. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you cut the shit, or I'm gonna dox you. And if they want to test me, then hey, it's on. We've all seen that happen. Danielle has a boyfriend. Oh my god. Well, I guess I won't be sending you my underwear now. Thanks for asking, though. That's not her. All right. Yeah, I didn't try to follow it or anything. I just saw it. Jesus, Tommy boy, would you stop reading Nietzsche? It's eating your brain, man. Not everything that those philosophers said was good. Or maybe it was Gandhi that said, I don't, but either way, man, dude, go have a nice TV dinner and like go to a bar and like talk to some humans. You'll be all the better for it, I promise. Show you proof Nanya called any. Didn't she? Didn't I don't. I'm not. If I'm mistaken, y'all correct me because what I'm about to say, I might be confusing something else. But didn't Nanya brag about calling people's families, or maybe she did one live or something? I don't remember. You might have the wrong person. Dang it, Canadian royalty. You almost caused me to go get drunk. I mean, I'm gonna find an excuse anyway, but leave who alone, Zippity. Don't you make me break my foot off on your ass. Look, like in the last couple of months, I've gotten like 200 and some new subscribers. Like I'm not really trying to build a channel, but I talk to them, and they're just about the stupid cat videos and the music stuff, right? And my commentary. I guess they like my voice. I don't know. But I tell them to stay the hell away from my live streams because it's fucking embarrassing. Think about that. You know what I mean? Somebody from the outside, like, oh, predator catching, even though we should stop. We should stop fucking. I pretty much did, but stop making that claim. Fucking stop saying that that's where we're from because it's fucking embarrassing and it hurts. I've got one screenshot posted already, and I've got more actually. I gotta wait. I'm asking wait for permission for one if I can post it, but um, people saying that they're not going to donate to catchers that participate in the drama shit. So it's starting to hurt them financially now. You know, and I was saying earlier, I don't know if you hear, like our audiences are a lot smaller. It used to be real easy to get 200, you know, simultaneous, but you don't really see that as much anymore. You know, then 300 was, you know, if you had a really, really good something going on, if somebody is really fighting, you could get well over 300, but you don't see that anymore either. Damn it. Danielle, apparently I am cheating on myself with somebody else that probably doesn't exist. Nani's been lying a lot lately. Well, not just lately, but maybe somebody should ask her why she had to move to a whole other state because some people were. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have said that. Never mind. Oh no, your mother-in-law committed to. Oh shit, man. I'm sorry. It's not a fake crackhead. Instead of being told to work on yourself, he was ready to come and take the dead. Wow. Yeah, I've lost. That's. I'm really kind of like overly sensitive to suicide because I've lost a few that way, and like I don't think that maybe one of them. I don't know, but like I don't really think it was my fault that they did it, but I certainly could have done more, and I didn't. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm overly sensitive to it because of that, but I don't know. Yeah, even if I think they're just trying to get attention, I'll give it to them because and uh, if I feel like you're abusing that, then no, I won't do it anymore. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know what to do. Holy shit, man! I am way behind. I'm sorry, guys. I don't do that reading shit too for good. All right. If anybody wants to come up and ask questions or grill me or whatever, speak now or forever shut the fuck up. I bet they won't. They'll just sit back there on another pedal. Oh my god, blah, blah, blah. They will do like they always do. They will deny, deny, deny. And then when confronted with the truth, they'll start blaming each other. With that, see, that's something else that's fucked up. I'm sure that it's happening to me too, but like you get people in your DMs that act like they're all close to somebody else and always got their back, but they're in my DMs like telling me shit. So I don't know. It's weird. I appreciate the info. Yeah. Anyone know if Chuckles still goes live? I don't know, Danielle. I turned off. No, actually, I was never sub to Chuckles, but I turned off notifications to a whole lot of people, so I don't see when too many go live. I couldn't tell you if Chuckles does or not. Heard that Nanya played a jail call that even PCD had to detect not to play a call between editors. But yeah, I didn't actually hear it, but I was told about it, and apparently that's confirmed. That's some pretty sleazy ass shit too. Like they run around calling other people grimy when these are some of the grimiest motherfuckers we have. Did I ban Frogger? No, he shouldn't be banned. Did somebody ban Frogger? That's the thing about StreamYard is I can't see when somebody gets banned. So if Frogger got banned, somebody unban him, please. He's already been silenced by God. I don't want to have to silence him here too. Well, not really God, but all right, cool. Well, somebody was just asking. There he is. How is it your fault? What people? It's not your fault, Frogger. I wasn't trying to say that it was. Perhaps we have a misunderstanding. What I'm saying is, I was asking if this is what you're talking about. Like, how does anybody support that kind of bullshit? I wasn't saying it was anybody's fault but their own. Yeah, I'll say it again. Like, they do way grimier shit than the people that they call grimy. I mean, yeah, if I had a magic wand that could make idiots stop doxing people that don't need to be doxed, I'd wave it. But I don't have it. Ban you, Fart Casper? Nah, we'll keep you around for a little bit. Yeah, I went ahead and did that panel. I kind of remember it now, or at least I remember why I started that panel. Um, yeah, I was trying to find out the truth, and Mark was supposed to send me the proof, and he has not sent me anything. I will check again when I'm done. No, actually, I have another. I keep forgetting that I've got that other one, so I can do that. I will go check my Instagram right now. I keep forgetting that I have that ability now. Oh shit! I just lost it. All right, yo. I'm gonna be looking at my other phone, so I won't be in the chat. Um. Oh man. All right, y'all that messaged me today. I'm sorry. I just didn't have time to answer everybody, but uh. And I'm looking at the wrong account. Hold on. Let me open up my personal one. He didn't send it to my drama account, and I'm checking here. Refresh. No, I didn't get anything from Mark. It's been, well, I don't know how long it's been, but he said the next day, and the next day is come and gone. So I'm gonna have to call bullshit. Oh, hang on. I gotta make sure I don't dox myself. But okay, let me show you something. Damn it, my camera won't turn on. What the fuck? Huh? My camera won't turn on. I was gonna show you guys my real phone. What the hell? Huh? I don't know. I can't mute either. Something's wrong. Something's wrong here. Oh well. You guys can hear me, right? Okay. Hey, I see your message, Danielle. You all want me to read you ghost stories, huh? We might do that one of these days. What's up, White Dove? Tit for tat. I like how you think. I got a tat. You follow me? Yeah. I'm just kind of glancing through here. Um, yeah, like I said, those fuckers, they do way grimier shit than we do. And the vast majority of the shit they've been saying about me lately is not fucking true at all. Some of it's completely made up. Some of it, like they'll take an obvious joke and be like, "Oh, Bill said." Well, yeah, it was a fucking joke. I said that, but like, do they really like how? Geez, it blows my mind. The grown ass adults really believe that I'm out here disassembling kitties and putting them back together and like switching their heads and shit. I mean, I do have a Swiss Army knife, so I could probably get away with it. Why the fuck won't my camera turn on? Huh? I don't know. Yeah, there is something that I've been struggling with because I couldn't decide if I wanted to tell you guys or not. Those cats are not breeding on their own. I'm cloning them. I'm getting ready to clone one that'll look more like a baby dragon. Yeah, y'all. If you want me to build you a custom kitty, hit my Cash App. If you want to help with my drug habit, hit my Cash App. If you want to see me give Dead Twist a wedgie, hit my Cash App. If you just like my sexy ass voice, hit my Cash App, baby. Hit it hard. No, hit it harder. There you go. Oh shit, somebody did hit it. Damn. Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, Okay, all I see is your real name, and I don't know who the hell you are on YouTube, so I'm not going to say it. You're welcome to say it here if you want. So who wants a? Yeah, we can do a giraffe. Yeah, we can do that. I can make any kind of kitty you want. If you want to raise them for meat, I'm making them where they're beefier. A black head and a red tail. Hell yeah. Well, I can do that, but they kind of spray paint. Actually, we have a new stray. I say we. These aren't my fucking cats. We have a new stray that's like black and brown tiger stripe, and it does. And there is a stray that like won't come up close to the property if there's people around, but I've seen it at a distance. It's red, so if it happens to breed with one of the females, then yeah, we could possibly have kitties with red tails. The cow ones come out great. Yes, I finally got a kitty Holsteins. Yeah, they are working out very well. Kind of having a hard time keeping the heads on straight, but we'll work that out with genetics, no problem. Shit, what I just do? Man, I don't know why my camera won't come on. I was going to show you guys some shit, but gingers have no souls. That's a fact. I dated a couple of gingers, and yeah, they had nice boobies, but no souls. Man, okay, here's a story for you. Because it reminds me of a cute little redhead I was dating. Um, for some reason, for a long time, like all of my girlfriends straight in a row were all hairdressers. She wasn't actually a hairdresser, but her mom owned. She owned the place where back when my hair grew really fast, when I got down to about my ass, I'd go in and have it cut up to about my shoulders, and they would give that to Locks of Love and make wigs with it. So somewhere there's poor little kids running around with my hair. But anyway, it probably kept growing. Um, I was dating her when the towers got hit, and like it traumatized a lot of people, man. Um, but anyway, like she would just sit in front of the TV all day and all night and just watch it over and over and over again and cry. I think some of that had to do with the guy she dated before me got killed in a car accident, and she was still dealing with that trauma. So I think that was kind of too much for her. But like she quit going to work and she was just watching it over and over again. So like I physically picked her up off the couch and carried her outside. Yeah. Am I able to check my text? Yes, Pom Pom. I sure can. Holy shit. Okay. Pom Pom. I don't have a way to screen share. Am I? Are you wanting me to? I can find a way to share it, but uh, huh, what an asshole. Am I supposed to talk about this aloud, or is that a no? Maybe I need better glue. Oh, that's a fact. I actually make glue out of pine tar, pine sap, and some charcoal. Kind of depends. Not not the shit charcoal that you buy in the store. I mean like burned wood that you burn yourself. I can try. I'll try that. That might work. Yeah, I see. Hold on. All right, guys. Here is the text that I just got from Pom Pom, and I'll. Okay, this is regarding FM, and like she's not the only one who has told me about some stalker like shit. Um, Unfortunately, most of them are too scared to come forward. So, I mean, but this one, I guess he said no contact for 8 months, and you just received this. Okay, so this is the text that FM sent today at 8:09 p.m. And he sent this to a female, by the way. When I knock on your door and talk to your husband, don't say anything stupid. And it's all in caps. That's from FM today, from a girl that has a no contact order on him. And at 8:07 p.m. today, hey, you stupid hoe, stop lying. And when I do knock on your door and talk to your husband, then what? So he's still threatening this chick with, I mean, he's got her nudes. And he's threatened to show them before, so. And I guess he was sent a cease and desist letter. And she says, letting it be known he's a stalker, he's hounded, and won't leave me alone. No drama. He's a stalker and tries to put fear into me still. And I'm looking at the messages that he sent her. Now, this is not the first time I've seen FM say this kind of shit. Like I said, I've already posted, and it should still be up my community post, where instead of coming to me and saying something to me, he threatened me through a couple of women. And yeah, this is not the only one I know about. The problem is that they are too scared to come forward. Fuck. Hang on. Somebody's trying to come up, but my camera won't turn on either. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me jump on my other phone and try to add you. Don't go anywhere. I don't know if this is going to work or not. All right. I see y'all trying to come up, but my regular phone's not letting me add anybody, so I'm trying it with my other one. Hold on. Okay. I'm man, I see you. I'm trying to get you on here.
Man, I see you. I'm trying to get you on here. Oh, wait a minute. I have to shut off.
All
Oh,
right.
wait. That's my fault.
No, it's me. It's me. Damn, sorry about that. I had to open two phones. Hold on. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. That had to suck.
Oh, wait. We still have. Wait, let me check and make sure I'm not. Can you hear me? Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Let me. Bill, I can't hear anything. Oh, it's bad, Bill.
All right. How's that? Oh, and we lost her. Okay, so both of my phones are fucked up. And I'm trying to, one can do one thing and the other one can do that. Oh my God, this is bad. But all right, try hopping up here again. It's still not letting me turn my camera on. There you go. Thank you, Dead Twist. Oh God, I might have to restart the stream because this is bullshit. I'm sorry, everybody. All right, let me try something. All right, y'all. I do apologize. I'm gonna have to restart this whole fucking thing because I'm having some severe technical problems. Give me about 2 to 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. I do apologize. Oh, and y'all better be naked when we come back, or you're all fired.